What's up, everybody? Logan Snyder here. I want to give a quick shout out to Chris and his awesome team for putting out these awesome dojo videos. Not just the long ones, but especially those Qwikburst ones. I find the most success with those ones because I'm able to test them so fast. And so what I want to do is, number one, give Chris and his team a quick shout out because they make my life so much easier. Probably when I talk to school owners, probably 80% of the school owner, when I ask the question, how much video content do you have? Do you have a lot, a little, or none? Probably 80% say they have a little bit. When they say they have a little bit, they're like kind of hesitant on the little bit. They're like, yeah, I got a little bit, right? And then probably 15% or so say they have none. And then 5% say they got a bunch. They got tons of stuff, right? So the vast majority of school owners out there probably have a little bit of content, right? And what we're finding out is the vast majority of the results of when I say results, I mean leads. People who fill out a form, first name, last name, email, phone number. The vast majority of results that we are seeing across the board, around the world, is coming from these little short videos, right? The long ones are great. They're fantastic. But these little short ones are, I think what's happening is 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds, right? These little short videos they're catching attention, right? The job of Facebook ads, or really any ad, is to get attention and get a click. That's it. That's the job of an ad. Get attention, get a click. Get attention, get a click. That's it. And so I think that people think that there needs to be this big, long production and stuff like that. And those are good. Those are good. That's a good thing to have. Okay. I'm not saying anything against that. But our best results are coming from from 1 minute and less, right? And really, a big majority of our results are coming from these like little 15-second videos. So we absolutely love the Qwikburst videos. I want to show you exactly. Actually, I just want to walk you through the whole process of how we use the videos to generate results, generate leads for martial arts schools. So I'm going to start with targeting because everything starts on targeting. Like, who is your audience? Who are you talking to? That's going to determine everything, right? If you're going to show, video of one of the ones I'm going to show you here is of the woman doing kickboxing, right? For my example here, if you run that ad to a bunch of dudes, like, it's not going to relate, right? So it all starts as an example. So it all starts with audience. So we split up targeting men, targeting women, targeting dads, targeting moms, okay? So we split that up. Number one, we do that because, let's say you're running ads for kids, okay? Let's say if you ran ads to men, as an example, your cost per lead is $20 per lead. You run ads also to women. You have them split up, but the women ads or the mom ads are $10 per lead. You'll never know that if they're not split up. So you know where your money is best invested, right? Where to push most of your money. Okay. So as an example, so that's one reason. The biggest reason is for specificity. We can call out our targeted audience as specifically as possible, right? So most of you have probably seen ads that say something like, hey, moms in Winchester, Virginia, right? Minus the Virginia part. Hey, moms in Detroit. Hey, moms in New York City. Hey, moms in, that's probably a bad example. More specific. So, hey, moms in Manhattan. Okay. Hey, Manhattan moms, right? Hey, Manhattan dads. Okay. Hey, Sumter ladies. Okay. So really drilling down, because the goal of a Facebook ad is to get them to stop scrolling, get attention, read it, get a click, or watch it, get a click, right? And so we're able to do that best when we divide our audiences up as specifically as possible, okay? On the local level, though, as you'll see down here, on the local level, so this is what I'm targeting. You'll notice there's no interests on here. Okay, so this is pretty much where we start everybody, and this is our best perform. This beats lookalike audiences, generally speaking. Okay, so sometimes lookalike audiences do better than just the general targeting that I'm showing you here. It's something that we definitely test, but either way, we still split up men versus women, moms versus dads. Okay, so the way that we start everybody off is by age, right? Whatever makes sense for an age, whatever makes sense driving wise. Okay, so your location, and then by gender, and then that's it. Okay, so essentially for a local level, if we go too broad, if we start doing like parents with kids between the ages of whatever and whatever, right? We go from 50,000 to like 4,000. There's obviously more than 4,000 parents out of 50,000, or 4,000 moms out of 50,000 women, right? So what's happening is what we're doing is we're giving Facebook directions and then letting Facebook do its job, because Facebook is constantly learning. It's an AI machine. It's constantly learning about who's clicking, who's watching, who's taking actions onto our ads. So we give them directions, but leave it a little bit broad, okay? And then let Facebook do Facebook's job, okay? So I'm going to move past targeting. Let's get into the ads. So we're running 4 ads right here. Only 2 of them have any sort of real spend onto them. So we have 1 Dojo video here. And as you can see, out of the cost per lead here, the Dojo video, which is this very last one. This is actually a Qwikburst video. I'll show you here in just a moment. It has the best cost per lead. Also has the most spend because it does have the best cost per lead and the highest click-through rate. So click-through rate kind of determines everything for us. It's going to determine our cost per click. It's going to determine relevance, scores, all that stuff. Click-through rate's where it's at. Okay, so if you want to lower your cost per click, raise your click-through rate. The way you do that, write better ads to your targeted audience. Okay, so let's go preview. Let's go Facebook post with comments. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So we want to call out our audience as specifically as possible. The way that we do that is through our targeting, right? So, hey, ladies in Sumter. And who are we targeting? Ladies in Sumter. So we're getting them their attention as they stop scrolling. So we use text, our ad copy to do that. Okay. Let's play this video real quick. I'll play this with sound. I think this one's 12. What was it? 12? Yeah, this is 12 seconds long, right? And you see the results of it, right? You see the results of that. 12 seconds long. So what's happening is this is almost like a cliffhanger, right? It's a hook, right? You're getting someone's attention and you're leaving it 12 seconds later. You're just leaving them there like, they want more, right? That's why I love these Qwikburst videos. So they click the learn more button. So with our best performing stuff takes people to a landing page. And on these landing pages, let me go to the mobile view because this is what really matters is mobile. This is probably the biggest problem that I see in schools, martial arts schools, is your ad and your landing page has to be 100% congruent. Okay, so when someone clicks this ad, right, it's not like a Google search. Someone goes to Google, they search for kickboxing, fitness kickboxing in Sumter, right? That person is looking for information about fitness kickboxing in Sumter. And then they click your website, they're looking for more information about it and information about you. Okay. Someone clicks an ad, they're clicking an ad for an offer. Okay. So what we don't want to do is send them to a place where they can just get a bunch of information. Right? Because what are they going to do? They're going to look through that information and then leave. Because they didn't get what they clicked for. Right? So free week pass. Want to get your free week pass? Here's, a little sub headline, fill out the form. Here's what you'll get, fill out the form, right? And so as soon as this page loads, they don't have to scroll way down here. They don't have to read a bunch of stuff. Like as soon as they see this, as soon as they see it, they can take immediate results. I've put software on here, okay, to track how people actually behave on here. What they do is they skim, right? That's all they do. So they just do this. They just skim all the way through. Skim, okay? And maybe something will catch their attention, but that's about it. Like they don't read half of the stuff. They don't a majority of more than half. They don't read more than half of the stuff that's on these pages. So, but they do spend the most time on this section. Okay. This is a live form. Well, we can go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and do it. So this is a free week pass, whether it's free or if it's a paid offer. Most of you don't actually care about, you know, if you do a $19 trial, whatever the number is. The truth is the $19 isn't as important as getting the person to actually show up, right? So what we did and what we also found was most people don't pay for the trial right from a Facebook ad. A vast majority, like across the board, we just had that. It was like a bottleneck into our funnel, right? So we got rid of the checkout page. Okay. After they give us their information, we got rid of the checkout page and just send them to a scheduling page, right? So pre-commit to coming to their first class. Okay. Pre-commit to get them to come to their first class. We find about 70 to 80, sometimes 90% of the people, sometimes even more, of the people who fill out the form go ahead and register for their first class. Okay. And register for the first class. If you have the ability on your scheduling page, if you have the ability to limit how far out they can schedule, what we found was after 3 days, a majority of the people, the show rate is just plummeted. Okay, the show rate just plummeted. Okay, so if you have the ability to only allow people to schedule out same day, next day, and then maybe the following day, you'll have way better results. Okay, you'll have way better results than if you allow people to schedule a week out and so forth. So then you got so much more follow-up, so much more work to do. Okay, so we just when we realized that the show rate was just terrible, people scheduling a week out or however much longer than the people who scheduled same day, next day, or even the following day, we just stopped allowing it. Okay, so if you can do that, definitely do it. And if you don't have a scheduling software that's clean and easy, okay, there's plenty of other softwares out there. If you don't have like a Spark or something like that that has the ability to do the scheduling, there's Acuity. That's what we use. There's Calendly. There's all sorts of different. There's plenty of options to choose from, and they're super cheap. Okay, I think we pay for a single location, you'll pay like $10 a month. Okay, it's well worth it. Okay, so and then if you're on a trial, if you're doing a paid trial, the next step in the process would be the checkout page, because now you've got their information. Okay, they've scheduled. Okay, and now if they have their wallet with them, right? A lot of times they may be at work and they went to Facebook and filled out the form, so they don't even have their wallet with them, right? So worst case scenario, they don't fill out actually pay for the trial, right? They just pay for the trial when they come in. Okay. But you've got everything else. They've pre-committed to coming to a class. You have their information so you and your team can follow up, right? So you're good. And then if you do get upfront money for the trial, bonus, right? So this is the process that we found to work the best on these landing pages. I don't have them for this school. Most of the time we use a video here. My favorite videos to put on here are the longer dojo videos. Okay. My favorite videos to put on here are the longer dojo videos. All right. Because this is most people, you know, your average watch time on Facebook is 6 seconds. Okay. For us, some of our best performing ads are nowhere near 6 seconds. They're like 3 seconds, average watch time. Okay. And so, and part of that's because we go a little bit broad. Targeted but broad into our targeting. Okay, so some of the people just have no interest. Okay, so that has a little bit of something to do with it. But if the average watch time is 6 seconds on Facebook and then someone takes action, if you give them something else to watch that gives them a little bit more, a lot of times it helps. So we like the longer dojo videos on the landing page. Okay. This one is an example of that, but that's what we like to do there. But it all starts with, I'm telling you guys, these Qwikburst videos are doing awesome, okay? And a lot of you have credits to get a bunch of them, which is awesome because that means you get to test, which is what marketing is all about. You get to test all these different, just like we're doing here. So I got 4 different videos running right here. Not all of these are Dojo videos. This is a promo video right here, a promo video. And as you can see, it's double the results here, right? But I'm testing it. This one just doesn't have any ad spend behind it. This one is an internal video that they created, and it's doing, that's not bad. Like $7 leads, like that's not bad on a free week. That's a scalable ad potentially, okay? But this Qwikburst video, it just crushes it. And Facebook realizes it, and so they're like, well, we're going to spend most of our money right here, right? So, but if you have, you will get several of them every month. So if you just ran 3 or 4 or 5 different videos, depending on your budget, okay, if you're working on a smaller budget, don't test so many videos, okay? If it's a small budget, right? If you're doing like $100 a month in ads, okay, then just do 2. But you need to be testing, right? And so use your credits, use those credits for those Qwikburst videos and just start running them, testing them, okay? So you can find what's going to work best. And then once you find the one that's working the best, so I'll take this one and now I'll start testing, and now I'll turn these ones off or keep them running, but I'll use this one, right? Because that's I found my home run, right? I got a strikeout, I got a single, or this is like a double or a triple. This one's a single, right? I hit a single with this one. I hit a home run with this one, right? Once I find that home run, because I'm testing, once I find that home run, now I'm going to take that. I'm going to create 2, 3, 4, 5 duplicates with that same video and start testing different ad copy, right? So because this is all 4 of these have the same ad copy right now. So we're testing different videos. We're not running a split test. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's the best way to find out what video is obviously a true split test, right? But you have to do a completely different campaign for all that. So you'll have a little bit of overlap in who sees your ads running it this way. This is just a straight conversions campaign. By the way, conversions or traffic, right? You want to optimize for leads or you want to optimize for clicks. Okay, so traffic campaigns optimize for clicks. Okay. Conversion ads towards a lead optimizes for leads. Okay. So Facebook is going to learn, depending on which one of those you choose. Facebook is going to start learning who's performing the action that we're trying to create to get, right? Are we trying to just get a bunch of clicks, right? Or are we trying to get people to take action and become a lead? Okay. So either one of those 2 will work and work well for you. You'll probably find pretty close to the same end result. Okay, we prefer conversion ads. Okay, but traffic ads definitely work. Okay, so use those Qwikburst. So the moral of this, those Qwikburst videos are awesome. You have to find the one that's going to work best for your marketplace, and everybody's marketplace is completely different. So you have to find that. But once you do, now you have a scalable, you find your home run. Now you have a scalable ad to start, just create a bunch of different ads with that one and start testing other things like ad copy, headlines, right? And that's how you optimize your ads and get the most out of your ad spend. And the way to do that is using these Qwikburst videos. To supplement them, if you have the longer ones, use those ones too. Okay, test it out. But it's okay to, by the way, it's okay to have the same video on the ad and the landing page. That's okay. Don't think you can't do that. It's definitely okay because they probably didn't watch the whole thing on the Facebook ad, right? Average watch time is 6 seconds, right? So, yeah, I hope that's helpful. Chris Pirelli, thank you so much, dude, for what you do. You make my life so much easier with the service that you provide with your dojo videos. And so, and it's able to have for me to help a bunch of other schools out there who don't have video content. I don't run image ads. Videos where it's at, and you make life easier. So thank you, dude.